Okay, we are back. Possibly have things fixed here as far as the feed goes. Still, right now, 0-0 here. Um, we we kind of a back and forth game. No one's really had control of the puck more than anybody else. Um, Pretty evenly played so far. Again, we are playing the Arizona Bobcats. That should be an offside play. And there, we got the call. It's 0-0, 4-12 left in the first. The internet at center ice does not seem to be very good. Jackson Noah on the back end with Devin, Mason, and Eli. Also, there are some of the ice down here by the half walls near to us. Not very good for viewing. Devin's on a breakout here. He's 1-on-2. In the zone on side, but broken up off the wall. Took a bad hop there on Noah. Noah wasn't able to control that. Logan over to Eli. Eli had it knocked off his stick. Great save by Logan. Great clear by Devin right there. We're going to go 2-on-2 back the other way. Gets poked away at the red line by Arizona. Declan will go and retrieve this from behind the net. Feed it up to Julian. Julian to Wes. No ice, there's a tip there. I think that was a missed call, but either way. Goodies at the back end. Steal by Gabe. They shoot the goal! What a play by Gabe. Individual effort right there. Stick lift straight into the shot. That is a great play. Amazing. Great job, boys. Since Gabe has come over to our team, he brings that hustle and grit pretty much every game, and it's great to see. Help feed the rest of the team too. They love seeing that. Okay, 1-0 Lafayette on a great effort by Gabe. Face-off was one back into our zone, dumped in. So left center, I think dumped in by Arizona. Goody's going to give chase. We have Gabe centering Julian and Wes right now. Declan and Goody on the back end. Arizona gets to the top of the circle. Shot wide of the net. He's broken out here by Wes here on the half wall nearest to us. Breaks it down. Wes behind the net. He is checked off the puck. Puck still on the half boards. Picked up by Wes out of the scrum there. Wes has the puck down. Gets it to Gabe. Gabe working down underneath the red line. Arizona's able to get the puck. They're at center ice. Stretch pass to Arizona player a little bit wide of his stick, but Arizona's able to keep him. We got a trip there. I'm not sure if they called it. It looks like we have a hand up, so got away with that trip. Declan will take it down from behind the net, feed it up to Wes. Wes will take it back in. He'll regather through the logo here at center ice into the zone. Oh my goodness, that guy tried to check Wes. Wes said not today. That guy went down. Wes stayed up. Wes will go for a change. Been a little bit of a long shift for him. Took it into the zone by Arizona here. Taken away by Declan. Declan gets hit hard into the boards. Shot from the point. Misses wide. Down here in the half wall. Can't really see. Like I said, sorry about that. Okay, broken out from the center. Shot. I can't tell if it was a save. It was a great save. Either way, puck did not go. Breaking misplayed at the blue line by Arizona. Arizona takes it back to regroup and their own end. Arizona is in onside. We have a line change. We got Hicks, Alex, and Mason on. And we have Nikki and Dane on the blue line. Arizona brings it to center ice. Put it in down, takes it behind the net. He's seeing the goal is completely off. I don't think there's any moorings on this goal. It's just moving on the ice. There's literally no moorings. This is going to be the longest game ever if this is what we're going to do. There's no way that a 15, 16-year-old kid cannot make that net move. This is going to be the longest game ever if this is going to happen. Okay, face off. Down our zone was won, but 1-2 cleanly by Arizona back into their defensive zone. For checking is Mason, Eli, and Arizona, the Bobcats through center ice. Shot saved by Logan. Great blocker save there. That's actually a good shot, too. Headman pass up to Eli. Eli gets a post away at center ice. Played back into the neutral zone by the Bobcats where Nick has it. Devin was a little bit interfered with, but I guess they're going to call that incidental. A weak shot on goal from the top of the circle. Easy glove save for the off-handed goalie.
The Jaguars had 2-4, right?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Face off one back. Jackson will play it behind the net. Jackson will backhand it up to West. West to Gabe. Gabe across ice. Jackson will go try to get that. He'll gather it up. Play strong on the puck there. Stick checked away, but kept into the zone for now. Arizona plays it back up. Noah laid off that hit, which was nice of him because I think that kid was going to get hit a lot harder than that had the period not ended. Okay, so we are again here at center ice in Glendale Heights, Chicago. Current weather conditions, it's 16 degrees and pretty good snow going on outside. Feels like it's about 8. Tomorrow the high will be 1. So we are glad we're going home at some point tomorrow morning. Okay, first period recap. Pretty evenly played game, actually. This should be a pretty good game. Arizona, I think they lost to the Southern Illinois team. Those are pretty competitive games. First period was pretty back and forth, pretty evenly played, shots on goal and such. Only goal came from Gabe on a great individual play. A stick lift, essentially right out in front of the Bobcats goal. Stick lift to the puck, then a shot under the goal. You had a chance to even move him so quick. I think that was an unassisted goal if I were to say who got assist there. But we will see. And again, the internet here is not very good. I was trying to log in on my flight, and it took about 20 minutes just to get everything going. So we will all be reposted. Brian says, our technical guru says they will be reposted, folks. Again, Logan is in net. Gabe will take the opening second period face-off, flanked by Julian and Wes. Noah and Jackson on the back end. Face-off is won, then taken by Julian. Julian chips it to Wes. Wes on side into the Bobcat zone. Checked out the puck. Gabe goes down, and he is able to get the puck. But the puck is taken away by Bobcat. Bobcats through center ice. They'll dump it deep, where Julian will retrieve. Julian to Jackson on the backhand. Jackson back to Julian. Julian with a centering breakout pass to Gabe. Hit his stick a little bit too hard. Jackson will stop behind the net. Jackson will look for a pass. He'll get to Julian. Julian to Gabe. Back up to Julian. Touchdown around here in neutral ice. Kicked in by Arizona on sides. Noah to Jackson. Jackson will skate into the zone on side. Again, there's a portion of the ice here we can't see, just in the far corner. Jackson's trying to watch out, score! My goodness. So, a lot going on there. That was a great team play. So it's like Julian had the puck on the half wall. Jackson was somewhat fighting with somebody down low. I don't know why our defenseman was down there, but he was down there fighting with somebody, which was fine. Passed straight over to Mason. Mason knocked it in. 2-0 Locomotives, as the boys would say, choo-choo. 2-0 Lafayette. 15-12 left here. On the ice, we have Mason, Devin, and Eli. And quick shot from the slot. A little bit strange there. So, quick goal from the Bobcats to bring it back to 2-1. The guy kind of walked in there. Quick shot from the slot. 2-1. Declan. Oh, I'm sorry. Our back end is now Dane and Nicholas. With Mason centering Devin and Eli. Arizona's in. Shot. Good save up high by Logan. Arizona's able to control the rebound. Throws it back up to the blue line. Good dump back deep. Nicholas will chase behind the net. He's going to follow his man up to the blue line here. Then leave him off for Eli. Eli got some pressure on. Pass down low. Intercept it. Unable to break it out there. Got held in by the Bobcats D-man, which is a really good play, but we're able to clear it out here. Mason with the forecheck. Great forechecking there. Shot up. Correction. I tipped it. Who tipped it? Yeah. So we had kind of a cherry picker there. We couldn't see him there because of the line of sight, but shot by Arizona was tipped wide of the net. Arizona takes another shot, top of the circles. Easy save for Logan. We're pinned in a little bit here. Mason's looking behind the net. Mason hooking, the other kid holding his stick, so no call there, which is fair enough. And the net comes off again.
It's not like it's that hard. The net.
The nets here are, for lack of better explanation, sitting on the top of the ice. There's, like I said, there's no way a 15, 16-year-old boy is going to knock these nets off left and right. It's, for being in Chicago with a bunch of supposed great hockey teams, the net should stay in the ice better. Ryan agrees with me. He strongly agrees with me. All right, face off in the D zone for Lafayette. Shot from the blue line. Quick save by Logan. Little jab at the which was covered by the Bobcats. No harm, no foul right now. Puck's down again. Logan wins it back, but Bobcats get to it first. Bobcats have it at the blue line. Up to, I know what they're trying to do. It was a shot from the top of the circle. It looks like more of a shot pass. Trying to get a deflect there. Arizona has had a little bit of momentum since their goal here. That puck was gloved down by, I think that was Clicks. Yep, Clicks gloved it down. He's able to clear the zone. This should be an icing, I'm guessing. They called it off. Fair enough. Icing was called off, so we will forecheck down in our zone. Looks like Noah's going to take this and he'll chip it up. Now, that is an icing off the board. So it looks like Arizona, the Bobcats here, have a little bit of a Littleton run here. They got a guy that kind of posts up here on our blue line. Again, you can call it a cherry picker. I guess that's just the way they play. There's going to be a lot, I guess, 4-on-4 hockey in our zone if that's how they're going to play it. But face-off one back, rimmed around behind the nets. Julian has it. He'll send it over to Wes. Wes will try to regroup here. He'll dance a little bit. Quick turn up the ice, and he will try to backhand it over. Gets picked off. Misplayed by Arizona. It is. We had the delayed offside there. I didn't even hear the ref yelling. You probably should have made that a little more clear to the guys. I don't think the Wildcats had any idea that was the delayed offsides. 12-13. The clock is actually broken here, so it's 12-3. Either 13 or 33 or 33. But left here in the second period. Gabe's stick is lost with a flip. Gabe will retrieve the stick after he checks the player, which is a great play by Gabe. Declan up to Julian, right off the half wall. Arizona comes away with it. Then across the ice to Wes. Wes up to Julian. Julian will work around. He is checked off the puck on the back wall. Gabe was cutting to the ice. Wes gave him a pass there. Got deflected, so Gabe doesn't ever get a shot off. Arizona has it behind the net. Dane will go with a pinch. Good way to keep it in on that pinch by Dane. Puck still in. That was a little bit high. I don't know why. I think they called this as a high hit. The guy pretty much cross-checked West to the face. So we will be going on the power play. But first, Julian will bring it in, have it stripped away. I'm going to guess we're going to go either a rough, I don't know, say a rough or a high stick or something like that. We got a holding. Okay. Of the things they could have called, that was not one of them, I thought. We're going to go with a holding call there on West. He drew that penalty at the blue line. So we'll be on the power play. We will all start with Gabe taking the face-off with Declan, Eli, Jackson, and Goody. Bobcats are able to clear that down. Jackson will retrieve. Get it up to Declan. Along the half wall. No, I can't see exactly what's happening. Declan's got it. Declan bring it up the ice into the zone onside. Declan using his big body, but lost the puck there. Declan lost the puck as he tried to cut toward the net there. Goody has the puck is dropped off for Julian. Little miscommunication. We had someone chasing. I think Julian thought he was already on. He was not. He was offsides either way. So we will bring on Mason. He's going to center Julian and Wes, Devin, and Gabe. Face-off is just sitting in the dot. Ended up being won by the Bobcats with a quick shot, and then Logan went to make the save, and the goal was off. He went to go seal the post there, and the net came off. Like, I don't know if you guys were able to hear me before, but this is going to be a long game if every time a goalie goes against the net, it comes off. It was like that on both sides. So the Arizona fans seem to be upset about that, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because they don't have a hockey team anymore. They don't know how hockey goes. But oftentimes, goalies lean up against their posts pretty hard. Okay, here we go. Still on the power play. Gabe into the zone. There's a little bit of a tie up on the half wall. West comes out with the puck, as he usually does. West will stick handle back. We'll go back to Gabe, or back to Devin. Devin shot. I think that was a save. Good save by the goalie through traffic. Rebound goes to Julian. Julian across the ice to Mason. Mason looks like whipped on that puck. A little bit of a foul ball. Mason back down under behind the net to Gabe. Gabe makes a nice play out to Julian. Julian holds up to Devin. Devin to Mason. Mason cross ice. Oh, the one timer was open. Julian wanted that. Got tipped at the last second. Good defensive play. Back up to Devin. Devin down to Mason. Mason back to Devin. Devin, he whiffs too. Couple of whiffs on our shots there, trying to get the extra flex on the stick. And we are back to even strength 5-on-5 hockey. We had it set up there pretty good. Fortunately, we were unable to finish there at the end. Not bad chances though. Give a little bit more minute back. About 9:23 left here in the second period. 2-1. Lafayette with the lead. Bobcats try to center the pass there, goes off the forward stick. That's out, chipped up. We're going for a change. Puck is back down into the zone. Chipped up by Dane to the half wall. Half wall back down by the Bobcats. Sent around by Devin. That was Devin. No, yeah, that was Devin. And Flicks chases that down. Logan chases that down. Takes a little work here on the half wall, the corner. Arizona comes away with that, sends it over. Dane is good pressure on the Bobcats player there, who just dumps it down. Nicholas back to Dane. Dane tried to get it back to Nicholas, but it was intercepted. Clearing attempt kept in by the Bobcats. Dane takes it away there. We'll send it around, but we did not have that occupied by a forward. Puck still in the zone. Flipped out by Logan. Logan flipped that out. Kind of a weaker shot from the point by the Bobcats, and looks like we will get a full change here. All right, we will have Jackson and Noah on the blue line, and Gabe centering Julian and Wes. One back to Lafayette, where Jackson will pick it up. Jackson looks for the outlet pass, but it wasn't available. He sent it to Noah. Puck took a hop over to Noah, over Noah's stick. Puck's off the half wall, back up to the blue line for Arizona. Intercepted nicely by Wes. Gabe is covered with it out of a little bit of a scrum there in the middle. Gabe into the zone, onside, back to Wes. Wes drives into the circles, back to Noah. Noah shoots. Good save by the goalie. Looks like got him kind of high. Good save. But the puck just gets over Noah's stick. Gabe's back with Jackson. Gabe and Jackson are playing a little catch. Jackson behind the net up to Wes. Wes will regroup here. He'll make a quick move. He will get it up to Noah. Noah's going to skate in. What a pass. Good idea. Julian just missed that. I think it skipped over his stick there. Good idea. This period has been more of a Bobcats period here. Probably, 8 to 4 shots on goal, I would say, this period. First period was more even. Maybe a little bit of advantage for us, but Mason centering Devin and Eli, Declan and Goody on the blue line. Clearing attempt did exit the zone, but it went right to Declan. Headman pass from Goody to Devin, intercepted at mid-ice. Devin makes a nice play on the puck there. Shift out of the zone, and then back in. Knocked down out of the air by the Bobcats. Declan is checked at the half wall, but is able to regroup and send the puck back to Mason. Oh, Mason just dropped the kid. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get excited when I see that. This is another one where the kid thought he was going to hit Mason, but Mason hit him. Back to the live action here. Bobcats fumble with the puck here up at the blue line, dumped in deep. Goody will give chase. Chip it up for Devin. Devin was skated up. Breakout pass for Mason. Mason, well, that was an icing. Yeah, you're right. It was just before the red line. 5-6 left in the period. 2-1 Lafayette. Dane and Nicholas will be on the blue line. Logan will take the face-off with Alex and Clicks as his wings. Face-off one back. Dane chips it up to Logan. Intercepted and knocked back down behind the net. Nice play by Nicholas. Tried to get it up and down, but Bobcats were able to get it deep again. Nicholas fights for that puck. He's able to win it for the moment. It's a 2-on-2 down there. Puck squirts out where Dane is able to gather. Dane tried to pass it up. It was intercepted. Shot saved by Logan. Went off his glove. Good stick there by Clicks. Will knock that puck back into the neutral zone. Another good play by Clicks. Another good play by Clicks, and he's on 1-on-2. Shot, clearing attempt is intercepted by West. Looks like somebody took one of West's stick. Gabe with the pick. Like I'm watching football. Gabe with the intercept there. Jackson is knocked off the puck, but was able to keep it in. Gabe down the half wall. Gabe and Jackson. Jackson has the puck. Jackson whiffs. A lot of whiffing today. Guys are whiffing like we're playing baseball. Center ice. West comes over with the puck. West will break it in himself. Goes right by that defender. Jackson was down in the blue paint looking for a rebound or a pass there. A little bit of the pressure there. First sustained pressure, I would say, probably about 5 minutes for us. 2-1 Lafayette for 34 left. 4 left here in the first, say, 4 minutes. Save puck is down. Face off one back up. Shot by Goody. Tip. Great tip. Oh. Gabe was stick-lifted or hooked. I think he's going to say he was hooked. I wouldn't disagree with him. But Arizona brings it back down, and they're on the move. Have it deep behind our net. Arizona cycles it back, but there's no one there, so easy interception there for Declan. Declan to Goody. Goody with a long break pass to Gabe. Gabe back to West. West will cut center ice. Cut to the slot. Take a shot. Good save by the goalie. Brian says that was in his chest. I agree. But good enough saves. All right, puck is down. Mason has it in the corner, fighting for the puck. Mason checked out the puck. Eli is there to help. Puck won by the Bobcats. Bobcats, cleared out of the ice. Little pass off the wall, just missed the Bobcats player. Dane recovered nicely, back up to the point. Shot from the circle, saved by Logan. Through a little bit of traffic there. We will change up the deep pairings here. Jackson and Noah will come in. Mason, Eli, and Devin for forwards. One back to the point for the Bobcats. Bobcats dump it deep where it is taken by Mason. Mason will break out here. Tipped up by Eli. There is no icing there. Devin will race down. Puck is chipped up. Eli plays it into the corner. Puck squirts out. Noah with a good pinch. Good play by Noah to keep that in the zone. Got a little 3-on-2, but I'm able to get it there. they were trying to break out. That was the Bobcats broke out a little fast, but they have recovered since. Arizona stick handles through the defensive zone, where it's bad bounce, shot by Nolan, who just come onto the ice, deflected away. Jackson is able to keep the puck deep for a second, and then actually got knocked away. And Logan was able to come up and keep it in. Great play by Logan. Broken away by, or broken out by the Bobcats. Centering pass just missed. Another shot, another save. Great save by Logan. A little bit of extracurriculars, including Jackson and Logan, on a Bobcats player. 1-7 left. In
27.
could be 50, 40, 30, 20, or 17, or 0-7. We don't know. Okay, face off down one by the Bobcats. Nice block by Flicks there of that shot. Oh, another great play. Right, a lot of going on there in center ice. Ended up being a great save by Logan. Taken out by Logan, who's into the zone onside, dumps it down deep. Jackson pitches. The pitch, shot safe. Back up, another shot, that's wide of the net. Puck is sent up, and it was misplayed by Arizona. Arizona will retrieve it in their own end. A little bit of a forecheck here by Gabe. He continues the forecheck. Great play by Gabe. Wes is able to take it away. Puck's out of the zone. Wes is knocked down there. Kind of tripped almost. Arizona stick handles into the zone. Noah's able to grab the puck. Go off the glass to Wes, but not out. Puck hit by Wes. Deflected back in. Jackson to Julian. Julian to Wes. Said the puck took a bad hop there. Wes didn't expect that. Puck is here in the neutral zone. We have 20 seconds left here, the second period. Gabe puts on the brakes. Break it out to Julian. Julian will get it to Wes. Puck down, off the stick down into the Bobcat zone. There is 7 seconds left. Oh, there's a play by Gabe again. Oh, shot! Score! Holy cow! 1 second left. Gabe takes a guy's pocket again behind the net. Gets it out to Julian, who buries it with 1 second left. Gabe just grinded. Good play, boys. That is a defensive breakdown by the Bobcats, who I think were just trying to kill the last 10 seconds of the game. That did not work well for them. We are up 3-1 with the third period coming up.
I guess you can have.
just take that off. I'll just turn this off.
We'll turn it off.
Yeah. And it'll just be recorded from here now, so you can hear it.
All right, beginning of the third, I moved spots to be closer to Brian to talk into the YouTube, and now I am even colder. Face-off was won by the Bobcats, and Mason just laid out a Bobcat behind our net there, so they're offside.
And they just went at it again.
And then the kid just ran into Mason again. So, after all of that, Jackson has the puck behind the net. He'll skate up,
And
he'll get it up to Devin. Devin to Eli. Eli will bring him to the zone onside. Goody's on with Noah. The forward group is going for a change now. We'll bring Julian on. Gabe's on the center of this line. And Wes is on the other wing. Good play by Julian on the half wall there. Fight, pucks away. Goody will give chase. Came up, Bobcats came up a bit, but missed the pass there. Wes is across center line, across the line. Wes stops, flips, is able to play the puck, taken off by the Bobcats.
oh,
Bobcats with a headman pass, just misses.
Oh, that was
good
a-
idea. Logan tried to play with the stick, was able to get it away, but it went right to a Bobcats player. Bobcats player is down. Hello? Hey. Can you hear me? I'm talking. I'm broadcasting. I just told you what. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No. No. Okay. Right back. All right. The forward group is Cliff, Logan, and Alex. The boys on the blue line are Nicholas and Dane. There is 15-12 left in the game. 3-1 Locos.
is it 12 or 40? It could be any number.
The face-off was won back to Dane. Dane tried to put on net. There was blocked there in the circles. Arizona was able to break it out down along the half wall. They're in the corner here. Dane and Logan fighting the corner. Bobcats take it behind the net. Back up top, back behind the net. Centering pass. Missed, but actually got to a Bobcats player, essentially by accident there. Shot, and there was a save by Logan. Bobcats stole with the puck. Shot, saved by Logan. That was right from the slot. Great save. Still controlling the puck is the Bobcats. Along the half wall here, half wall back down under the red line. Shot, that should actually come out of the zone if we're going to be honest, because I don't think I hit anything. But I don't think they're going to call it that way. Did that hit
It didn't hit shit. He just shot it that high up.
Yeah, that should come out of the zone, right? Because it was.
No, it's still on our end.
Would it come in?
Yeah, you can say it was.
Okay, so we have Mason. His wings are Devin and I'm going to guess Eli.
Yep.
And then Eli and Jackson will go on the back end. Big hit by Jackson. Jackson again a beat to Eli. Eli with a shot. A shot by Mason. Other shot just off the back of the net. There was one save by the goalie, the other one didn't get through. Puck centered to the Bobcats. Bobcats actually smartly put it on net down ice, which was a good move. Jackson takes it from the pass to Logan. Puck is in on side, picked up by Mason. Mason shot, saved by the goalie, able to love it, keep it in his chest. Hitting has picked up a little bit in this game. Nothing dirty that I can really see. Just a clean physical game so far. Gabe, well center, Wes and Julian. James, Goody, and Declan in the back end. Declan's shot is blocked up top by the Bobcats forward, and they're able to break out. James with a great poke check. Keeps that from going into the zone. Great play by James, taken up by Gabe. Gabe in the spot. Gabe shoots, score.
Ooh, nice.
That is a score.
That was a nice shot. There was a lot of traffic in front of that goal.
That started there. That started with James with the poke check there at the blue line. Great play by James to ever break that out like that and give us the chance to break it out like that. Gabe into the zone, cuts to the slot. Shot probably just off the ice, probably between blocker and glove there. And that's the second goal for Gabe. And the Locos are up 4-1. All right. Face-off was taken back down into our zone, offensive zone, Bobcat zone, but actually eventually got out. Goody to West along the part of the wall or ice rink I can't see here. Puck still playing. Puck back to center ice. Westwell sticks into the zone. West up against the half wall, fighting for the puck there. Logan comes in to help, and Julian as well. Julian dumps it back deep. Puck played around.
Kid just lost his wheel.
The board by the Bobcats. Bobcat player loses an edge and keep it in the zone down here. Logan with a great forecheck.
Oh!
And a great play by Declan to keep that in the zone. Logan with a great backhand play. Almost put that home. Good play by the goalie there. We still got pressure down. Declan is pinching. We have Alex keeping it in on the opposite side of us here. Kept in by Logan, too. Declan goes to the body there. Good hit. Logan has a neutral zone. Back to Plix. Plix to Goody. Goody will skate. Goody looks for Alex. It's tipped in. And then the player.
A little bit late there.
Mason. Mason didn't have the puck, but it is what it is. Fighting in the neutral zone. I think they're going to call a cross check.
Couldn't even get up.
No, they didn't. What did they call? I think they just called it maybe a stoppage there under the pile, which is fine. Probably not a bad call. Keep kids from pounding on each other on the ice. So Mason, Eli, and Devin, Dane, and Nick. Nicholas got the pass from Dane there off the face-off win. Brings it up over center ice. Puck is around the Bobcats blue line here. Mason down there fighting for the puck. Puck comes out to the Bobcats. Bobcats dump it deep. Looks like they will dump and chase, but Nicholas is back there to retrieve the puck first. Up to Devin. Devin's able to tip it by the Bobcats defenseman. Bobcats defenseman's able to regroup, take it into the ice. He's checked off. Shot on goal, saved by Logan. Shot was kind of weak, but good save from Trask there on Logan. Eli.
What the hell?
Is able to keep pushing where Devin picks it up. Devin shoots.
Woo! Knock that water bottle off. Do that cheap shot.
So, Devin with a great individual effort there. After they seem to only want to hit Eli from the back.
They didn't call it.
They didn't worry about the back. About getting back checked there, which kind of allowed Devin to skate in there. If you give Devin a lot of time and space, he buries it most of the time. Face off one back into our zone. Jackson chases back, chips it up to Devin. Jackson will skate out of the zone here. Jackson gets it off to Mason. Puck's floating around center ice here. Oh.
Why did he duck?
That was a turnover there in center ice. It wasn't really a turnover. It's just a play that got popped out.
Jackson tried to recover on D. Made what I would have thought was the good play there, but the guy was able to essentially toe drag around Jackson and then pop it over Logan's shoulder. Really just a great individual play. Nothing Logan can do on that. I didn't mind Jackson with the slide there. He was a little bit behind trying to knock the puck out. But great play by the Bobcats kid there. Real good play. So it is 5-2 with about 10, 15 left in the game or so.
That would have been considered tripping almost.
And now we break it out. Here's the center ice. Flash on West is not called. West cuts to the middle. West shoots. Pad saved by the goalie. Puck still loose. Gabe tries to center to West, knocked into the corner. Puck is played back over, and Bobcats will try to break out, but great play by Declan. Declan shoots off the goalie's glove and mask into the screen. We'll have an offensive zone face here. So, for as much as the first period was kind of back and forth, and the second period was the Bobcats period, this period has been all right. I know that they scored, but that was really the only pressure they've had at all, and that was even pressure. This puck is played out of the zone, back to Goody, Goody to Declan, Declan back to Goody. Goody up to Julian. Pass was missed. Got stick handles by Julian, but is unable to get by Declan. West dumps it in, but
We told you, offsides, boys.
Puck is now back into the neutral zone, so we are back onside. Dane to James. Arizona whips on a play there, on a pass there. They're able to dump it into the zone where Dane will recover. Dane's on the break, out himself, over center ice, into the zone, onside. Oh, what
He waited for pass somebody.
Dane with a great idea on the passer. He could have actually shot that. Wouldn't have been a bad play either. But being unselfish, now we have Plix, Alex, and Logan as our forwards. Dane and Nicholas on the back end. Alex on the half wall with a Bobcats player. It's centered by the Bobcats. Cleared out by Nicholas. Good play there. We will forecheck. They will chip it up to their forward. He holds, sauces it across ice. Unable to be handled by the defenseman activating there. But it was dumped down deep. Dane has it. He tips it up through all of the snow. Goes to a Arizona defenseman. Into the center iceman. Center iceman tries to give it off to another defenseman. But it was misplayed, but now knocked deep into the zone. Up to Arizona defenseman who takes the shot from the points. It was a good save there by Logan, who got tipped in. And now the net is completely off, but a good save anyway. Even though if the net was where it was supposed to be, that would have gone off the side of the net.
Yeah. I think it's just trash. These things aren't trash.
Again, I don't know why we have all these rings around here and they can't even get any more rings to keep the nets in. It's like that at the other rink where we play tomorrow morning too. All right, it is 5-2, 7:15 left in the period. Face off one back to the corner. Looks like the Bobcats came away with it. Bobcats have it just above the circles. Pass down below the red line is missed, but back up to the D-man. D-man back low again. Arizona's cycling a little bit. Not a lot of shots. It's probably the first shot here in a while. Good save by Logan. The Bobcats seem to be a little bit frustrated. Face-off one up to the Bobcats defenseman, who's able to dump it deep. Jackson will give chase. And the puck is not cleared out of the zone. A little 2-on-1 here. But the net, a little 2-on-1 saved by Logan. That came off. Arizona essentially broke it out for us by missing the net. Mason is all the way down under below the red line. Can't see this particular part. Arizona is able to start the breakout here. It's like a 1-on-1. Jackson and the Arizona player saved by Logan. Pretty weak shot, but a really good save because it was at a bad angle. Jackson is back with a forecheck in here. It's driven into the boards in the corner. Puck comes out to Noah. Noah's shot. And a save by the Bobcats. I actually think we are playing pretty good hockey here for a later game on a second game on a snowy, cold day.
Less than 6 hours? Less than 4 hours?
No, I think we're playing pretty good hockey here actually. Face off one back to Goody. Goody's shot is blocked by the forward. Arizona breaks it out. Shot saved by Logan. That might be his best save just because he couldn't see it. Got a toe on that. Puck is played back down behind the net where Declan will go grab it. Up
nice.
to Julian. Julian stick handles into the zone. Julian tries to get a shot off between the defender's neck, the defender's legs there, unable to do so. Brought out by the Bobcats. Bobcats in through the slot over to the from the far side to the near side. Back up to the defenseman. Good stick by Julian to get a
That sucker's out of the park.
to get a good stick by Julian to get his stick on that puck and tip it out of play. What I was trying to say, something like that. 5:11 left. 5-2. We have Nicholas and Dane on D, and Logan taking the face off here with Alex and Plix. Excuse me, Alex and Plix as the wings. We send that up. This shouldn't be an icing. I don't think it's going to get there.
Nope, it stopped.
No, it stopped. So no icing. We're going to get a little bit of forecheck though here. Plix almost picked that off, but was able to deflect the pass up, where Dane's now going to get the chase back into our zone. Alex just missed the puck there.
Bring it out.
I think it took a bad, but Alex is able to break it out to Plix. Plix passes it to himself. Plix steps in. Plix. Oh my goodness, guys. Plix chipped that over 3 sticks and then almost into the net over the goalie. That icing from Bobcats was called off with 4:20 something left. Quick slap shot from the point for the Bobcats goes wide. Chased in the corner where Nicholas comes up with it. Mendoza tried to hit Plix, who was streaking up the middle of the ice. Arizona regroups back in their end. Brought into the zone here. Looks like Arizona's going to go for a change, but not before Devin makes a deflect on that D-to-D pass. Good play by Devin. Arizona is going for a change. Devin's on the forecheck here. Got it up to a Bobcats player who's able to get it deep. Dane collects behind the net. Dane to West? Can't see who's down there. Dane to Eli. Eli to Mason. Mason got it knocked off the stick at neutral ice there. Brought in by the Bobcats. Good defense by Noah to knock him off the puck. Mason goes to help him in the corner. Noah has the puck. Played off the wall to Eli. Eli to Nathan. Great pass to Devin. Devin makes a couple shots. Just left the puck behind. Arizona chips it up to themselves past Jackson there. Mason picks the puck up. Just to Jackson behind the net. Jackson chips up to a changing player, unfortunately. He'll go on the forecheck, but now it's dumped back in by the Bobcats. Stuck behind the net by Noah. Noah gets it over to Julian. Julian is looking to break out here. He'll take it behind the net, gain a little bit of speed, and he will stick handle out of the zone. Puck
Yeah,
was
right
shot
there.
middle. West picks it off. Shot.
Nice.
5-hole shot by West. We are 6-2 with 2:28 left or so in the period. The boys are pumped. The fans are pumped. The Arizona fans are sad. 6-2, 2:28 left in the game. That was, I think, Julian or Mason to West who was able to pick the puck there. Right on the logo. Great play by West. Arizona was pushing in, but a great back check by Gabe. Puck away. Moving to center ice was West. West got knocked away. Arizona's on the rush. Knocked away by West. Goody.
Get away from the goalie.
Oh.
Get away from the goalie.
A little bit of a scrum there. Somebody was not happy with maybe a shot on Logan. I think that was Declan. A little bit of scrum there in front of the net. No harm, no foul, say the referees.
Oh, because I think because coaches were yelling at him, "Get over here! Don't even start." I think that made a big.
Yeah. Logan has had a good game here. I would say that the chances have been probably 50-50 good and weak chances, but he's made the big save to keep us in this, even with the crappy nets. We are a minute something left, maybe a minute 10 or something left in the game here. 6-2 Locos.
Yeah, I say minute 40. Just 30-something. That's 35.
Plix takes it up from behind the neck, and he is through center ice. He gets into the zone with Alex for a forecheck. Broken out by the Coyotes. Coyotes center one. But good play by Nicky to keep him wide, keep him from getting a handle on that puck. It's dumped back deep again, but looks like Logan is on the move there. That was a centering pass. It was a great blocker save by Logan. It's kind of a one-time effort there by Arizona. 50 seconds left. Puck over here on the half wall. Looks like out of the. Sorry guys, we can't see very well here. I think it's out of the zone, but now it's back in the zone. I think Plix actually stepped on that puck and lost his footing, but Arizona's able to keep it deep here. Arizona's circling back out to the point. Forecheck by Alex. On the breakaway is Plix shoots. Saved by the goalie there.
And you got called for a penalty.
We have a slash on the Bobcats with 25 seconds left. I don't think they're going to give a penalty shot. We will be on the power play for 25 seconds.
No, I don't think we've had any penalties.
Face off one back to Devin. Devin over to Mason. Mason back to Devin. Just off the end. Devin down to Julian. Julian back up to Devin. Devin over to Mason. He's at the top of the circle. I think it was a shot. I'm not sure. Anyway, go to West. West to Mason. Back to Devin. Devin shoots. Good save by the goalie. It's like off the pad there. Looks like we will end the game. 6-2 Locos. We will see you bright and early tomorrow morning with a high temperature of 5 or something in Chicago. I don't know.
And that time in the morning, probably be like
Probably
that.
-5. All right, see you guys.
All right. So they were able to watch after the fact, huh?
I think so.
All right. Well, I can't help the internet situation here. It's like
I mean, I could barely get my flight set, so I don't think it's not any good.
I know I had to ask my wife. She goes, "Did you do your flights?" I go, "No." Can you do it? She's like,
Right.
"Okay." I was surprised Peter was here.
Yeah, what time? The 18s played at 5:50.
Yeah.
So I guess he missed that game to come here.
Yeah. Yeah, they've already lost one game. I think.
Yeah, I think they did too.
They lost against Arizona.
The 18,
Older
yeah.
18s. 2-0.
Oh, it's 2-0, huh?
Yeah, it was 2-0. But then again, you had two players that are out.
Who are they missing?
Seiji, he sprained his ankle or his knee. The other one broke his hand, broke his
really?
wrist. Oh yeah,
Here?
at the game yesterday. Oh, good lord. Just Jesus. They're not. No one's on the ice.
Guy's pissed. Never heard that before.
They're like, let's go put our helmets back on the ice now. They're putting their helmets back on.
Yeah.